I also think we have to be very serious about this exit exam that's been so controversial. We have to take kids. We have kids from all over the world in the San Francisco School District. We cannot cater to each of them in their own language. And I'm very, very firm that English as the language of the country has got to become the policy, if not the law. How you can expect kids with 5 different languages to function in a classroom, it's not fair to the teachers, it's not fair to the other students, and I don't think it's fair to the education system, because it may be a really ugly couple of years for a child who is having difficulties, but I think every study I've ever read says immersion is the way to get kids on the same page the most quickly. And I wish that we would acknowledge that and pay more attention to that. Because our education system throughout the country it's 2 things. I have to believe it's going downhill. You read in the paper about the SATs scores consistently going down. But more than that, it's becoming more and more stratified. And I would like to say to Hispanic parents, you do not want your children unable to communicate in English. They are never going to be able to make it in the United States in any way that's going to allow them to have a really successful life and to really share in all that the country has to give them. You cannot do it as a separate community. And unfortunately, I've seen policies put into place that is encouraging more and more of this, what I call hyphenated Americans. I am a little bit tired in the city of San Francisco of hearing about Mexican Americans and Hispanic Americans or Chicano Americans, whatever they want to say, or Asian Americans. And one time I was actually pleased that I was endorsed when I was running for Central Committee, when I went to a Chinese group and they asked what I'd done for the Chinese community. And I said, to my knowledge, I have never done anything for the Chinese community. I have done things on the Central Committee that I think are good for the citizens of San Francisco. Things like about transportation, police protection, that certainly is benefiting all communities. But I think when we start breaking things up, it's just not a healthy thing for a city or a state or a government, and certainly not for our country.